What is happening, my YT Gizang? Y'all already know what time it is, man. This is your boy Rio, and welcome if you're new to the channel. Today, we pretty much going to be talking about who's going to be that team to rise out of the NFC East. Who is going to be the NFC East champions, in which, in my opinion, I feel like it's kind of a toss-up. Now, last year, we did see two of the teams out of the NFC East make it to the NFC Championship, and that's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders, in which I kind of feel like it's a toss-up between who gonna win that division between them two. Now, when we talking about the Eagles, in which I feel like they have the best chance, the Eagles just loaded, man. They just loaded. I mean, I feel like looking at that team, their offense is coming back, and we already know how they did last year. You know what I'm saying? You got my boy Jalen Hurts. He out here really trying to be a true champion and making Michael Jordan his mentor, trying to figure out how to lock in and do that repeat, how to be one of the greatest to ever do it. And I feel like that is a good look for the Philadelphia Eagles, man, especially as him being a leader, him being that quarterback, and him entering into his prime. So, you know, sky's the limit for them boys, man. Now, on the flip side of it, we do know that they lost some important pieces on their defense. I think they lost 4 players this year. And then they got an offensive coordinator, a brand new offensive coordinator at that. But at the same time, he's been there before, okay? He was coaching my boy Jalen Hurts the whole time. So, you know, it's something familiar there. But at the end of the day, we'll see what happens because it's all new to him. But when you look at their schedule, I think they got one of the toughest schedules in the NFL, to be honest with you. And I kind of feel like that's going to be the downfall when it comes to them winning the NFC East. When you look at their first 7 games, 6 of those teams made it to the playoffs last year. So it's not going to be an easy road for them, man. And that's why I kind of feel like the Commanders got a good chance of surpassing them and winning the NFC East. When you look at their schedule, it's not tough at all. I'm going to be completely honest with you. It's not. In fact, when I look at the first 6 games, I really can't say who's going to beat them for sure. I mean, if I want to be realistic, maybe the Falcons. We seen what happened with them last year. You know, it went down to the nitty-gritty. It went to overtime. But this year, they got to go to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And then another team, maybe, I would say maybe, is the Chargers, but it's not a guarantee. So, I don't know. I mean, they got a good chance, especially with adding my boy Deebo Samuel. You got Jaden Daniels, a great quarterback, to be honest with you, to be completely honest with you. One of the best performances I ever seen from a rookie. I mean, this is a young quarterback that could possibly win the MVP sometime in his career. I mean, he finished last year 7th in the race. Now, I know a lot of people that has a lot to say about rookies when it comes to them having a great performance in their rookie season, in which 9 times out of 10, most of the time, according to history, I should say, their next couple of seasons, they'd be a flop. But I kind of feel like if Cam Newton can do it, so can my boy Daniels. You get what I'm saying? But I think the biggest thing for them, they got to find a way to finalize this contract for my boy McLaurin, okay? They cannot afford to lose him. If they find a way to finalize this contract and he get out there and play, you got Deebo on one side, you got him on the other. Hey, the sky's is the limit. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Now, when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys, look, they hit or miss me. I don't really got no type of faith in them. I'm sorry. They're hit or miss. Now, when you look at their schedule, if you want to talk about their schedule, it's about fairly the same as the Commanders. It's not really a tough schedule, to be completely honest with y'all. But when I look at them, you know, I ain't going to count them out. They got a good chance, especially with adding Pickens to the team. I feel like he's a great addition to the Cowboys. I kind of feel like he matched their identity when it comes to his style of play. And I feel like he's also complimentary to CeeDee Lamb. All right, we all know CeeDee Lamb, who he is, what he's going to do. And then if you got somebody to match his skill set on the other side, in which I kind of feel like they both about to start getting into their prime. Well, I should at least say that CeeDee Lamb is about to enter into his prime. So I feel like it's a good duo. It might be one of the best duos, if not the best duo in the NFL. But the downfall to the Cowboys, I'm sorry to say it, but it's my boy Dak Prescott. I mean, I just don't have faith in him. I've seen him fail multiple times. I've seen him have bad seasons. He get them there, and then he just flop, you know. But at the end of the day, we ain't going to talk about that because we just talking about them winning the NFC East. But at the same time, I got to say that when it comes to Dak Prescott, he's injury prone, all right? In the past 5 seasons, he's managed to have ankle injury, hamstring injury, calf injury, and a thumb injury. So, you know, my biggest question is he going to be healthy enough to get them to the end? So we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't have faith in the Cowboys, but I don't know. That's just me. And when you look at the New York Giants, we just going to leave it there, okay? Now, I will say they are doing a good job at adding a couple of pieces to their team. I think they got a pretty good defense. You look at their running back, their rookie running back, well, you know, former rookie running back. He did pretty good last year, in which I think he finished with like 800 yards or something like that. He almost hit the thou wow. I don't know what they're going to do as far as the quarterback. You know, you got Russell Wilson, you know, I mean, I guess one good thing I can say about him is he won the Super Bowl, so he knows what it takes to win and get there. But when you look at him for the past 5 seasons, he's been on, what, 4 different teams? I can't trust that. And I'm not trying to shame him at all because I really do like Russell Wilson. You get what I'm saying? But, you know, his time is just running out. That's just what it is. Now, I feel like they do have Jackson Dart, in which I've watched him play in college, okay? I'm an SEC fan. I'm a Georgia Bulldogs fan. So I watched him play in Ole Miss, and he is pretty good. I feel like he will fit that system well. So if Russell Wilson is out there funking up the place, and I feel like the only reason that they're not winning is because of Russell Wilson, the best idea or the best thing to do for the New York Giants is to go ahead and put him out there and see what he can possibly do. See if he can win some games. And who knows, he might turn that whole organization around. So we'll see. But let's go over here to First Take and see what my boy Mike and Peter had to say about this whole situation. Take a look.
Who do you think is going to win the NFC East this season?
It's going to be the Washington Commanders. It's going to be 21 straight years. And here's why. You have a great young quarterback in Jaden Daniels. And what do? They fortify the offensive line. Laramie Tunsil on the left side, Josh Connolly on the right side. You give me someone like Jaden Daniels with an offseason program, 2 really good tackles, sprinkle in Deebo Samuel, some more time with Cliff Kingsbury. I like Philadelphia a lot. This is not an anti-Eagle position. I just think we're looking at a emerging superstar in Jaden Daniels.
You know I'm not going to argue with a brilliant man like Mike T. That is the right answer. This is, listen, the Philadelphia Eagles are the Eagles. They will be a perennially good team. This version of the Eagles has been incredible. And I expect them to be there right near the top of the division and to compete in the playoffs as well and potentially go back. Who knows? But when it comes to the regular season, Mike T, I think you're exactly right. All the Commanders did was get better up front to protect this young quarterback and then add a weapon in Deebo Samuel in a contract year who has a lot to prove. And can you imagine, there were already teams who had no idea what to do with the Commanders' offense as it was. It really seemed like this team never punted. Ironically, they have one of the best punters in football, never used Tress Way. What are you going to do with Deebo Samuel and Jaden Daniels? The Eagles will be very good this year, but it's the Commanders' turn.
I don't know, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. Who do y'all think is going to win the NFC East? Is it going to be the Dallas Cowboys? Is it going to be the New York Giants? Is it going to be the Philadelphia Eagles? Or is it going to be the Washington Commanders? Y'all drop them comments down below. I got to get up out of here. I'm going to get at y'all on the next one. Yeti.